Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest is money.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt about it. You put those two together, and all of a sudden, I'm a casual fan. I'm changing channels, and I see these two. I'm stopping. They are legitimate, bona fide stars, and that is what they need to do.
All right, let's talk about Bayley and Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. I mean, Nia Jax she has this opportunity because she won Queen of the Ring, and here you go, Bayley, Nia.
Well,
Jax.
you also got that other one. Who's the one?
Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah. So I mean, is this Nia over and Tiffany Stratton cashes in?
I don't.
That's what they've been teasing on TV.
Yeah, I don't think she's there yet, man. You don't want to pull the trigger too quick, man. With her, I think she needs to build herself a little bit more to be at that time. Because the thing is, she's still a heel. So, which is something that's super weird to me. People chanting Tiffy time. And people cheering for her, but she's going against baby faces, and that's weird to me. But I do think that since her and Nia Jax are like cool, there could be a tease there that could organically move Tiffany over to a babyface status. Perhaps she's teasing, they're celebrating with each other. Either Nia Jax starts to see that she's side-eyeing, her being champion. Then she does, then she obliterates Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton either does a clear cash-in pre-announced, or she does a cash-in on Nia Jax after a match or something like that on SmackDown or something like that. So I would give it a little bit more time instead of her cashing in the day of, because I think they need to work on Tiffany's character a lot more.
I'm with you. Yeah. Chris, it's funny, man, because I don't want to say I'm dipping my toe in the water, because I'm not really dipping my toe in the water. I'm really just helping a friend and trying to give back by, working a little independent company here. Chris, it's very funny, man, because with today's wrestling fan, you can't in your mind just book baby faces and heels, because if a baby face is cool, they're going to cheer the baby face. Mm-hmm. But what happens, Chris, is that you can tell and you can sense it. But here's what happens, bro. When like a Tiffany Stratton, when you start feeling that Tiffy time, when you start feeling that, Chris, bro, that's when you gotta turn the heat up. I'm doing it on an independent scene. We got a guy that's cool as crap. I know they're going to cheer him. That's where you got to turn the heat up. So you take the other baby faces on the card and you really let him get heat on the other baby faces. But that's what I'm saying, bro. You as the writer, like, you feel this. You know what's going on. You've got to adjust your writing, bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the reason why I got to give kudos to MJF when he was a heel. Like, fans were clamoring to cheer for him. And he was so indebted, he was so immersed into the character that he knew that he was being successful if fans were booing him. That's why I love people who really take their role correctly, really take the role seriously, like a JBL, for instance. Like, he made it clear that my job is for everyone to hate me. That's what my role is right now. I need to focus on paying it forward to the babyface. As heels, we're supposed to be sure that we get all the heat as possible to give it over to the babyface, because both of us win at that time.
Thus, Chris, that is why I said I was better than 80% of the WCW roster, because my job was to get heat and help, baby. I didn't want people to freaking like me, bro. Like I wanted the complete opposite, and I worked at people hating me. You're just so right, Chris, and you're the psychologist, and this plays into everything that you do. People today just have this need to be so liked and embraced, and bro, that's fine, but not, bro, not on a television show.
Correct.
Check out BrainBuster, the daily quiz that tests your WWE knowledge with winning streaks, stats, and more. It's time to see if you're up for the challenge.
Yes, that's what, like, it's better to be liked than not like in real world. You know what I mean? It's good to be altruistic, and it's good to be just charitable and just an all around good guy. I mean, that's great. But when you're playing a villain, don't act like a hero. Right. And that's the thing. Either this is a sport or an entertainment show of heroes and villains. It's just like Batman, just like Superman. It's just like Spider-Man. It's that same concept. Now, there's gray area heroes, like an Iron Man, for instance. He's cocky, he's arrogant, he's smug, but he's still a good guy. He's still there to go against the villains. Now, there's not a very monolithic type of feel when it comes to baby faces. There's different shades of baby faces, but we're still here to avenge and to defend, the country or whatever against the bad guys. But the thing is, now the bad guys, the Jokers and the Two-Face of this world, want to somehow become cheered, and that takes away Batman and Superman.
This is the perfect example. I got it all over this office here, bro. Yeah, I am a super Batman 66.
There you go.
I got it all over this office, okay? Bro, you had the greatest actors in the world playing the villains. They could not be more entertaining than they were. Burgess Meredith and Cesar Romero and Frank Gorshin. They could not be more entertaining than they were. They popped you. But then, bro, wait a minute. They're trying to kill Batman.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So no matter how entertaining they were, at the end of the day, they wanted to kill Batman and Robin.
Absolutely.
And that's the difference, bro. You don't have that today.
Exactly. Absolutely. 100% agree with that. All right, let's get to Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. And to that point, I think Liv is killing it right now. I think she's killing it being a heel. People like she's likable, as far as who she was as a babyface. She's been likable, but she's really turned up her character to make people hate her. And I think that like she has that single woman homewrecker gimmick to her. And I think it's great, man, because she's a single woman who can really homewreck if she really wanted to. So I think it plays to her character very well. Do you think that she retains against Rhea Ripley or no?
I think Dominik screws Rhea Ripley.
I agree. Yep, that's what I think.
And here's the sad thing. Bro. We just saw on this last episode when Rhea Ripley says, "No, I'm not yours, you're mine," type of thing.
Yeah.
So okay, bro. So you're gonna tell that story for 2 weeks. That story should have been told for 2 months when Rhea was injured, bro. She should have been managing Dom's career. She should have been boss him, do this, do that, and you should have had Liv doing her thing. But now you're gonna try to get that story over in 2 weeks? Right. Nah, bro. That's not writing, man. That's not writing.
I agree. I'm with you there. I think it's just kind of knee-jerk type of reaction to, just trying to hurry this thing up. And say, for instance, so Dom turns on Rhea, which most likely will happen. Dom's with Liv now. Does Liv join the Judgment Day, but Rhea is still cool with Damian Priest? How does that even make sense or harmonize all these loose ends right now?
Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest is money.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt about it. You put those two together, and all of a sudden, I'm a casual fan. I'm changing channels, and I see these two. I'm stopping. They are legitimate, bona fide stars, and that is what they need to do.
See, my thing is, man, I don't want Damian Priest to be anywhere near or affiliated with anything Judgment Day.
I don't either. I'm saying Rhea Ripley apart from Judgment Day, him apart from Judgment Day, them doing stuff together, I think is money. I agree with you.
Faces.
He should, bro. R.D. McDonough should not be in the same building as Damian Priest. They should, let alone the same clubhouse. He shouldn't be in the same building as Damian Priest, bro.
Yeah, I think, man, it's tough for me because they felt they didn't do a good job with Damian Priest's previous babyface run, man. I don't have it. Like the data show that
they just disagree with you.
You know what I mean?
We have no confidence in the booking. Yeah, that's what it is, bro.
Because he was red hot with Bad Bunny. You know what I mean? WrestleMania spot. Yep. Just went down the drain, and it just I don't see how that's going to be any different right now. You know what I mean? Unless there's a sharp turn, because they tried to made him do the babyface role with him and Gunther in that segment, and people were still booing him. Yeah. So it's like, and then like you said, then they put him with the true babyface right after that segment is over, as if they're trying to help him.
And that is. We tried, bro. Yeah, we don't know. You didn't get over. We put the belt on you. We tried. You didn't get over. I'm telling you, bro. That's what it reeks up to me.
Yep, I agree. This guy right here is Vince Russo. I'm Dr. Chris. This is Writing with Russo. Have a good night, buddy. Solo.